Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. Or beat sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril. Excess heat is dealt with by... Now, in other words, this is where the helm comes in. Our experiments have shown, and not only that, they're also waterproof and, why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbit. The thing is, it's no longer a matter...
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Here you are. All done?
Be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
You know what you have to do. Oh, well.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
Come on. Straight home now.
Oh, there you are, Sid. The ruins are...
Of course. Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. The things I do...
Sid!
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed.
All right.
Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helen.
Excellent.
And just...
Right. The shielding.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going, which is why you need proper a prison for the dragon's breath that's... I thought a triple thick helm and the... I need some...
Well, if I were in... I know whose counsel I would seek.
Tomes? Yeah, I've got all the details written down. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Right away.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Mid hasn't been.
I went up to give some greens to...
Clive. So, what'll it be? Not my best work, but it'll do. Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff. Anything else?
Ugh, I'm never drinking.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against.
So if we could
it might be applied to some. I shall speak to. If you would be the knowledge of.
Thank you, Hub. And since you're up.
So you need a hand?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredient.
The other can assist me in.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision. So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion? Take your time.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, who will...
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list.
White chocobo eggs. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems... I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may so much so in now, of course.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Thanks to Sid.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
Now, where's Jill?
And what can I do for you? An excellent choice. I'll be here if you need me.
Slavers, baby. Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up?
All right.
How about you? I'll find the other.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the... Fresh cuts! Come and get them before the...
We haven't much, but you're free to look. Ah, yes. All anyone ever wants anymore is walk.
How the hell is anyone supposed to...
Buy, sell, or be gone. Good riddance.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did.
Garlic and Pepio nut. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this. But before we head... Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive, Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Ugh, I'm never drinking.
How's work on the shield?
Well, very well indeed. I was just explaining, and now that we have all.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious
What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway.
Apparently.
Thank you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands?
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once, when both the shielding and the moondew are followed by perhaps...
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpo. Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Thanks to Sid.
I went up to give some greens to the chocolate.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Harpocrates is supervising the
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is...
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown, searching for a land untouched by the Blight, just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive! Quick look. Think you can help?
I think Mid might need some help.
Well, here.
Let's hear it.
Well, lovely bit of kit. Problem is, which is what?
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic tip.
Proper.
So what exactly?
Nothing but Bob gave you a sample. You pour the so. And do you know what?
I take it.
I would have gone.
All right.
Thank you.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
He cracked the crystal too.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help? What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him. Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case. I got your note. You think something's wrong with...
So you can read. But I didn't say how he used to love, didn't like him. You've not been working him.
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy?
What was it you said he was?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe they saw...
I suppose things have... Perhaps Hippocrates...
Instead of everything.
Thank you, Clive.
Oh, I'm never drinking.
Lawsman.
He isn't ill.
I don't think so. She says he's hard...
I rather think all came, and I see no... If we assume that... It may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rare. The last...
Even so.
Good hunting.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive. That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto, maybe. A little. And eat. Sadly, that I can straighten it out. I'm gonna need help.
Be late for...
There you are!
So let me get this. And instead of... You get Clive to come. The man in charge. Well...
Oh, just...
We owe...
Each. They lent...
Do we have that much to...
No. After the King's... Besides...
All right. Is there anything I...
There might be. How'd you fancy...
Rocks.
Rock. A little something. And I reckon 15 minutes.
I'm sure they will.
But you know how it is.
I know.
Go. Because I'd rather Lady Karen.
Well...
Don't worry.
Really?
No. Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be down. Perhaps sharing a thought?
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well...
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single... The metal itself, what you could slice it...
So that's what's...
No.
And if you knew how to, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about...
I'll see what I can find. Sharper swords, and we can't have them.
You're a soft, but I can't see.
Thank you. Let's see what count. You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want?
I want to know about the sword.
Running around after him again?
I suppose I am.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins and which made it nice.
Can you tell me who bought it?
You think I tell people? Suppose you fine. Lord Ignac's the man you want, and he's got more money. Reckon he'll still be at the...
Thank you, Karen.
Oh.
I appreciate the warn.